Hey, this is DWM Grows, and I'm teaching organic gardening. I don't do this, so I don't know what I'm doing, and my son's laughing at me the whole time, so this is going to be a good one. I don't like long videos, so this isn't going to be too long, but what I wanted to do, and I'm going to show you over here, I wanted to plant some potatoes that were in my windowsill. Like everybody knows, they go to the bag of potatoes and they're growing. Alright, so this is perfect time to plant them. When they're getting green little leaves like that, it's perfect time to plant them. So I want to plant them in this. This is a 30-gallon container. And I'm going to plant all these in here. But when I put a shovel in here and turn it over, where's my shovel at? Of course, never where you want it, right? So what I did was I turned this dirt over, like so many people go out in their garden, they turn the dirt over. You can, or you don't have to, but I always do. It doesn't really matter. So I turned it over. When I turned it over, there's nothing in the dirt. No worms, no bugs. Well, that's no good. We gotta have things that are alive in the dirt. Worms are the best. Other kind of bugs are beneficial too. But, so what I'm doing before I plant my potatoes is I'm digging up worms. So let's go dig up some worms. I want to tell you how important worms are to your garden. They're like the best thing that can be in there. What you need to know is that every time you chop up celery, an onion, garlic, any kind of vegetable or green, something that is alive and growing, and you chop it up and you eat it and you throw out all them scraps, bad move. Put them in your garden. And if you look over there into that garden, you see all kinds of lettuce and broccoli bits and lemons and orange peels, all kinds of stuff. And all those weeds in there, they're just going to get turned over. And last year, this is the stuff that grew last year. Letting it all break down into the dirt. I will turn this bed over so it all goes underneath. You don't need to turn it over much. This is what all you have to do. One shovelful, turn it over. Done. See the worm? That's what you want to see every time you turn dirt over is worms. See how there's another one right there? Let's see them babies. That's not a bad size. Yeah, but look at this. Just in a little bit of dirt. There's another one. Let's see. So this soil is just starting to get turned over and scraps being thrown in. So this is going to start getting a lot of worms in there. And don't worry, if something keeps growing, you're just going to turn it under until it's time to plant. And we still got a couple weeks before we need to plant. Even though it feels great out here, it's still not warm enough. Let's get back to hunting for worms. Alright, so anyway, what I do is just wet the ground. I've already wet the ground a little bit earlier. You need to do it a couple minutes. Wait about 5 or 10 minutes, come back and wet it again. This way all the worms, they're going to drown, or they think they're going to drown, so they come up to the surface. Best way to get your worms. Good for fishing if you'd like to go fishing too. But that's done at nighttime when you get the big ones. Alright, look at this. There's a worm already. See that, buddy? That's great. He's awesome. And you know what we're going to do? Should have brought a bucket. Yeah, well, we'll put him in there on the side. He won't crawl away. So now what we're going to do is we're going to dig in here. We're going to see how many worms we get now that we've been got it watered. Hopefully, we got a few. And that's what you want to see. Every time you turn your dirt over, you want to see, look at that, 3 worms in that little handful of dirt. That's a good sign. I'll pick up a little bit more. Let's see. Oh, there's a half a worm. I probably cut him in half. But you know what? They don't die. They keep growing. They're one of the few things. I think frogs do that too. Look at that. Nice worms. So that's all we're going to do. This is what we're doing. We're just picking up worms. And I'll keep them in my hand so you can see how many we got in here. Now, sometimes you don't find a whole lot. Sometimes you do. But you want to be able to find some. See, now look at that. Oh, this is a good clump. Look at this. There's 1, 2, ooh, payday. 3, 4. That was nice. Ooh. 5. Look at that. Beautiful. So all we're doing is we're taking a bunch of these worms, and I'm going to probably harvest. It's probably going to take me about 20-30 minutes, but I'm going to harvest probably 100 of these. And every time I get a few like this, I'm going to take these babies and I'm going to throw them right in our big soil container here. Now I already added some scraps. So if I dig down here, you can see. Now I already added some orange peels, some celery leaves, some onions, some carrot peels. Put them all in there, about that deep, 4 or 5 inches deep. Cover them with soil. Worms can go right in there too, because that's what they're going to do. They're going to start eating all this stuff we're putting in there. Now we're not going to bury these in yet, but I will show you how to bury them. So the more worms you get in here, I'm going to do about 100 in here, and that should be good. And eventually this stuff, they'll be able to get out. They'll even come up over the top. Once they eat all this food and there's no food left, they'll get out of the dirt. But we're going to plant in about a week. In 1 week, we'll come back and we'll look at this, and it's already starting to rot down in 1 week. It's excellent soil. It's good to get your hands in it. Good for you. All the microorganisms that are living in here, this is what we're putting back in, is by putting all this scrap, all these food remnants. The worms come in, they eat the stuff. What do you think they do in the soil? Yeah, they pee and they poop in the soil. Yep, and that's what we eat. They're fertilizer. Excellent. So this is Don at DWM Grows. Subscribe to me, I think I'm supposed to say, being this is my first video. My son's laughing at me again. Here's the potato. When you get the potato and you're ready to plant, we're going to do this next week. Put them in a little bit and we'll cover them up. So I'll show you that next week. We'll take a look at the soil in here and all those scraps. Till then, click follow me or subscribe. I don't know. We'll get better. Thanks.